Hello, Simon here. I've got something very exciting I'd like to show you. A brand new 1x3 company force matrix. It's only £9 one time, and it will continue to stack your profits and pay you forever. You need to be a member of Crypto Team Build. A free account is absolutely fine. I will put the link down below. I'm now going to show you a video that explains everything all much better than what I can. See you on the inside.
Today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can take a one-time $9 and stack profits forever with it. This is using the $9 profit stacker matrix that we've built for the CryptoTeamBuild.com platform. Now, what we're going to do is cover all the specifics, and we're going to get into exactly how this works and how it benefits you. So we're going to jump right over to the screen share. And what you see here is a spreadsheet that I've laid out that goes through each of the levels and how it's going to help you. Okay, and then we're going to talk about what you can earn from it. We're going to even do a few what-if scenarios over here with a what-if calculator to help you get some perspective on what's possible here. So the advertising credits that you're going to get for each of these levels is a pretty generous amount. So we're going to give you banner ads, we're going to give you login ads, we're going to give you text ad credits for each level that you complete. But let's talk a little bit about what this is. Okay, so it is a 1x3 matrix. In other words, it's one level deep, it's 3 levels across. And you can find it inside your members area in Crypto Team Build here under purchase $9 profit stacker. Now, because there's already one there, if you have one already, it won't let you purchase another. However, you will get one. You'll get a re-entry for free once you cycle it and you've gone all the way through the 4 levels that we're going to talk about here. Okay? So let's dive right in. So for those of you who are relatively new to the Crypto Team Build platform, it is an advertising and marketing system that's got a lot of bells and whistles that are too many to mention in here today. There's a lot of training videos throughout the platform. I suggest if you are new to it that you acclimate yourself to what those features are, and you just take your time and go through it. Don't get in a hurry. Okay? So for those of you who are familiar and you're already a member, you're ready to go, let's talk about what this matrix is. So there's 4 levels. There's the profit stacker level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the ones that you see right here. Okay? Now, you'll see amounts. You'll see a $9 amount, $18, $36, and $72. You only have to pay the $9 one time. Okay? And by paying that one time, you're going to keep stacking those profits forever. Because what's going to happen is by the time you finish your level 1, and there's 3 people that fill this, so let's go look at this person that's next in line to cycle over here. She's got 1 in her first position. As soon as 2 more complete, she will cycle, and she will automatically get an upgrade at no additional charge up to the $18 level on level 2. Now, the same thing will repeat. She'll move up to level 2. The next person in line, that's this one right here, will move up to the next in line in position 1. Tracy, who's over here in level, or in the next to cycle, because this is company forced, meaning everybody in the entire company, all the members, help contribute moving the others forward. It's not a team forced matrix. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. So once Tracy cycles over here, and she makes it over to level 2, she'll end up down at the highest position down below the other matrix positions that are there. Now, we only show 25 at a time. There's no need to show more than that, but you just wait your turn to get in line. Okay, so each one of these is its own momentum. So everybody in the first one helps propel forward as more $9 positions, as more of these are purchased, whether paying it forward or you bought your own. As those happen throughout the platform, it moves people up into the higher levels, because Tracy can only go to level 2. She doesn't get another level 1 yet until she's finished with this whole thing, and we'll cover that in a moment as well. So Tracy completes this. 2 more people get their $9 position. She now moves into the profit stacker level 2. She gets her advertising credits for her banner, text, and login ads for each level. So we start you out with 5,000 banner, 5,000 text, and 1,000 login ads over here. As soon as you cycle, we're going to give you 10,000 and then 2,500. Then we're going to give you 15,000 and then 5,000, and then we're going to move you on up until you get an even larger amount when you get to the level 4. Okay, so there's plenty of advertising credit for you to run text ads, banner ads on the platform, and that's what you're purchasing with each of these. The earning rewards that come from this, as soon as Tracy completes her level 1, in other words, there's 3 people that have landed in her company forced matrix. These could be anybody. They could be in somebody else's team. It doesn't matter. Company force means that everybody collectively helps fill this matrix. So as soon as she gets 2 more that come in, Tracy is going to move up to Profit Stacker level 2. She'll then end up at the bottom, and it'll help fill up one of the spots for Gary. Gary currently has 1 filled. Once Gary gets 2 more over here, then Gary is going to move up to level 3. Okay? And when they come in, the next one lands over here. Okay? And then the next one. And then ultimately, you get pushed up to level 4. Same thing. Okay? So we're just getting started with this good at the time of this video. So let's talk through the earning potential here. Okay? You spend that $9, you don't have to come back and buy this again. Now, if you want to PIF, you want to pay it forward to someone else, it's to your advantage to do that, because you're going to earn over here an upline sponsor earns column, and you're going to earn passively when somebody passes up their 3rd position to you in the Team Force matrix. So let's talk about that. So you spend $9, and you take the approach of, hey, I want to position myself and then people in my downline, or I want to PIF them or pay it forward from the company PIF pool. Doesn't matter. So you come through here. Once all 3 of these are done at $9 each, the total matrix is worth $27. Doesn't mean you're getting $27. It means that that's what the combined $9 positions total up to. Now, we've built this in a way that we pay for the entry into the next position on the level 2, which is $18, and money that's left over, we go to pay commissions to you and your upline sponsor, and we buy you positions into the levels 1, 2, and 3 Team Force Matrix as each of these complete. So as soon as Tracy over there finished level 1, she's going to earn $1. Her sponsor, if she has a sponsor that she's coded to as her upline, they are going to earn $1 as well. Now, once that's happened, the system will automatically purchase the $3 position into the Team Forced 1x3 matrix. I'll show you what this looks like. We're looking at the company account right now. Okay. So here is a level 1 matrix. Okay, the Team Forced matrix. If you come over here and look, 3 positions were filled over there. What happens is the 3rd position goes to the upline sponsor. You get paid on positions 1 and 2 of the 1x3 matrix. Now, once that's happened, then Tracy's sponsor is going to get a $3 payment when that person enters that 1x3, if they're in positions 1 or 2. If this was the 2nd one, that sponsor would get a $3 commission when Tracy landed in the other available spot. Now, if the sponsor already had 2 of the 1x3 positions filled, then what would happen is the 3rd position would go to their sponsor passively. So you would earn passive income. The sponsor above always gets the 3rd position payment on all 1x3 matrix. Okay? So that simple $9 turns into a position worth $3 and $1 commission over here. And it buys you the next level up. So it's automatic upgrades to the next higher level. So she enters level 2. So she would enter over here in Profit Stacker level 2. And she would get in line with the rest of these people for theirs to fill. Now, once that's happened, let's say level 2 is now completed because people are moving along to get on that amusement ride. Okay, people are cycling up through here and they're moving people up. Now, when she completes this level, she's going to earn $3 as a matrix commission. Her sponsor will also earn a matching $3 bonus. Now she will get the potential, or her sponsor will get the potential to earn $12, or I'm sorry, $6 or $6 on positions 1 and 2. Third position is a $6 pass up to their sponsor. Okay? So you personally, you're going to earn $3. Sponsor earns 3, potentially 6. And then the level closes, and then you have to make sure that you've got enough level 1 positions open to be able to have somebody land in it. Otherwise, you're going to get a notification of, oops, you missed it because you didn't have an open position, and it goes up to find the next qualified sponsor above. So this is level 2. So level 2 completes. That total matrix at $18 a piece times 3 positions means it's worth $54. $36 of that goes to buy the level 3 position for you. Tracy earns that $3, sponsor earns 3. Potential earnings in the team forced, potential pass up earnings over here. Now Tracy gets a level 2 team forced 1x3 position under her sponsor. And she gets her entry into the $36 level 3 profit stacker matrix. So now she's got her entry over here. Total combined value of 3 $36 amounts in that matrix is worth $108. We start getting into some more serious money here. So now Tracy's going to earn $5. Her sponsor is going to earn $5. Potential earnings would be that she's going to get the $12, or the sponsor is going to get the $12 payment on positions 1 and 2. Or if it was the third position, then the upline sponsor gets $12. Finally, you enter level 3 of the team force matrix, which is worth the $12 amount. So one level 3 position is worth $12. Then you get the upgrade into level 4, which is the highest level of the profit stacker matrix. That combined value of these $72 amounts, that whole matrix is worth $216. Now, we pay out $10 to Tracy, $10 to her sponsor. And instead of continuing forward with this cycle in the Team Force Matrix, we pay through the first 3 levels. Now what we do is we take some of that money and we go back and we re-enter her into this $9 matrix. Again, we re-enter her into the Team Force Level 1 matrix again. And we also buy an entry into our 1x4 Company Force matrix that's a feeder matrix to help move that whole matrix along. That's this one right here. Okay? All of that happens at the time that you have cycled level 4. The whole process starts all over again. Your $9 that you originally paid continues to build, and you go back through this whole evolution again. So let's drop down into the earnings rows here. So this is everything a sponsor, whether you are the sponsor and you paid it forward, and instead of Tracy, this is your referral that's going through this process. This is the sponsor. You as a member, Tracy would earn a total of $19 across all 4 of these levels. Okay? Then Tracy could potentially earn $42 if these positions 1 and 2 were available to be filled. This is a variable amount, okay? If, depending on where her matrix positions for levels 1, 2, and 3 are in the Team Force matrix, that determines how much is made here. But this is the possible amount that could be made. Now, if Tracy is the upline sponsor, that sponsor is going to get $21 passively for doing nothing but having the referrals that they paid the $9 for go through there and do their thing. And when that third position hit for their matrix and it closed those levels, then the total is $21 that could be earned there. Now, if we jump over into the gross profit, this column assumes that you're earning the maximum across all of these in a perfect scenario. The net profit here would be if you had to go repurchase these levels yourself to open new ones, so you have some empty spots for people to land in, then the cost of those minus the gross amount that you've earned leaves you with a $37 profit. Still really good, okay? And then what we're going to talk about here is column M8, which is this one right here, okay? So column M8 times F16, which is this one right here of how many that you might have paid it forward if we're doing this what if model, minus the cost, leaves you with $31 profit every time you did this for someone. So if you went through here and piffed one person for $9, by the time they come out the other end and other people in the system have gone through and made all 4 of these levels cycle, that person that you paid it forward. So let's say you are Tracy's sponsor. When Tracy makes her way all the way through the 4th level and completes it, you will have made $31 in profit. Okay? Now, we're calculating this on the net profit because it may actually be more. You might actually get more if you have open positions over here and it's not time for you to repurchase these, because once these close, you have to reopen them. Also note that you can only have one 1x3 Company Force Profit Stacker Matrix that you can purchase at a time. But you will get the re-entry back into it once you've closed this level, closed this one, this one, this one. You only have one of these open at a time. So what happens is you come back around, you re-enter, and the whole process starts all over. So this one person, so let's say Tracy cycled 3 times, okay? Just as an example, it would be this $31 times 3. So let's go total that up real quick. 31 times 3 is $93, okay? Now maybe she cycled 10 times. So 31 times 10, that's $310 off of one person that you've paid it forward. So let's look at if they had cycled 10 times. But let's assume that you've sponsored referrals for $9 at a time. You're probably thinking, oh my God, $9 is a lot to pay it forward. It's not, because what you're doing is you're putting them in line and you're securing a lifetime position that continues to perpetually pay you every time this moves forward. And we're going to pay you not when it's all finished, we're going to pay you when each level finishes, okay? So if you come over here and you look, let's say you piff 3 people. If you piff 3 people, you're going to get $93 back by the time those 3 people make it all the way through the 4th level over here. And it just keeps going on and on. And if you want to figure out, what would it be like if those 3 people, maybe I only had $27 to spend on these people, that's fine. Go do it. And when everybody else in the company buys their profit stacker position or they pay it forward for their referrals, then what's going to happen is this is going to continue to multiply every time they go back through these 4 levels. It's also why we chose not to take it higher than 4 levels. There's no need to. It's this cyclical process that's going to continue to pay you over and over and over. Now let's play the passive game for a minute, shall we? Let's talk about what would happen if you didn't repurchase these 1x3 Team Force Matrix positions. Maybe you decided, you know what, if mine completes, I don't want to pay for it again. I really don't want to keep spending my money in my earnings to keep reopening these levels. You're going to earn less, so you're not going to earn in this column. But you're always going to earn in this column. So what that means is if you want to play the passive game, if you truly want to make this passive income, you go spend the money once. So we'll do this off of the model of just one person, okay? You've piffed this person. Every time they go through this evolution, and let's assume your 1x3 matrix positions are closed. Let's assume theirs are closed, okay? So when they make it through here, they've got a 1x3 entry in level 1, 2, and 3. But you decided you did not want to reopen those, so you don't earn on the 1x3 Team Force Matrix on positions 1 and 2. But you do earn on the 3rd position, which means every time Tracy comes back through here and cycles, we'll just take it one level at a time. Every time Tracy cycles, what's going to happen is you're going to earn $3 when her 1x3 matrix cycles, okay? So what's going to happen is when her referrals that she goes off and refers, if she does, when they go through there and they have filled that 1x3 matrix that belongs to her that she got, the 3rd position, as soon as it closes, that's going to come up to you. And then on the next level, that's going to come up to you. And then this is going to come up to you. And you're always going to earn the sponsor bonuses too. So you're going to earn here and here, totally passive. So you paid it once. They go through the process. Now you're going to keep earning these as they get through all three positions, and that's going to keep paying you. It's to your advantage to keep yourself positioned to earn the maximum, okay? So you're going to fall into this column, but you're going to earn as a sponsor over here if you're piffing people. So let's say you come over here and you piff 10 people. As soon as those 10 people make it all the way through level 4, that's a $310 net profit. Okay? Now, let's say you decide, I'm going to take some of my earnings, I'm going to keep piffing more people. So maybe I piff 2 more. Okay? And then maybe after I make some more profits, I've piffed 15 total. Now let's say we've worked our way all the way up to 25 people at $9 a piece. You spent $225, but the time they make it through all 4 levels, you've now made $775 in profit. What does this look like when you got 100 people in your downline? That's $3,100 in net profit every single time that they go back through. It's actually going to increase because you're not having to spend the $9 for them again. You're only having to do it one time. But as it continues, this is your profit. This is yours. Okay? Now, I don't know about you, but that's a heck of a return for my advertising when I go buy $9 and everybody else is buying their $9, or somebody else is sponsoring someone paying their $9, and now you're earning these amounts as the levels complete, and you're going to end up with this. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. I hope you get some idea how this whole thing works. Now let's talk about the difference between company forced and team forced. Okay? So company forced is like it sounds. Everybody in the company, potentially all 9,446 members we have in Crypto Team Build today, if all 9,446 members went through this process, then if they're in the feeder matrix or they're over here in the profit stacker, these are all company forced positions, then everybody helps move everybody forward. Team force means those are people directly sponsored underneath you, okay? So let me get away from that so I'm not showing email addresses. So when someone comes in there and they're in your team, the team force matrix means the production of your team. So whatever is happening collectively from you downward, okay, and your upline sponsor, what's going to happen is all those third positions eventually move their way up through the ranks and pay the upline sponsor, or they pay you, depends on where it is. So if you've got people that you piff 3 people, when those 3 people complete their team force level 1 matrix, you're going to earn $3 plus $3, which you're going to earn $6. Now, when the third one hits, the amount, instead of it coming to you, goes to your upline sponsor as passive income. If your people down below, the same thing happened to them, you're getting that money. Now, these other 3 levels, if you've got those open, you're earning possibly 12 here, depending on what position, and 24 here, with a potential earnings of $42. Now, nobody else benefits from that. Nobody else helps move this forward, not directly anyway, but as people complete the company force matrix, and it forces somebody to cycle, and they buy their 1x3 matrix, if you're positioned to earn on it over here and you've kept an open one, well, guess what? When they land over there again, you're going to get paid $3 and $3. Okay? So it just keeps going and keeps going, and then we get down here to level 4. We help get you going in every one of these things, basically. So we put you over here in, where's it at? We put you a position here, and we put you a position here, and we buy you, or we buy that person that cycled a level 1 to put them in the team force underneath you. Okay, and if it's you that's doing the cycling, you'll land underneath your sponsor. But that's a way to keep the entire platform moving forward. That's why we created this. It's also why we originally created the feeder matrix for $1.25. So maybe you don't have the $9 to spend on the profit stacker right now. No problem. You could spend $1.25 and put them in the feeder matrix that's company forced. And every time they cycle in the feeder matrix, they'll get a level 1 team force position underneath you in your team. But you could sponsor somebody for cheap for $1.25 if you just want them in the feeder matrix, or you could spend a few extra and spend $9 and potentially earn over and over and over and over again. Okay? So the earnings potential in this advertising matrix is massive. Doesn't sound like a lot at first until you go do the math and you look at it and you consider that as long as it's moving, the perpetual growth and earnings, it's all passive income. And you got no excuses on this other than, I mean, especially over here, if you go pay the 9 one time, when these people move through there, you're going to get those bonuses. I'm going to jump over here to our crypto team build group, and I'm going to show you when people are earning what this looks like. Okay, so we have notifications that go into our Telegram group every time somebody gets paid, every time their sponsor gets paid. So look, Franny earned a matching, this is from the company forced feeder matrix, the $1.25 feeder matrix. So they earned 25 cents from that one. But if it was somebody in the profit stacker, so look, this person upgraded in the profit stacker matrix, okay? And because they did, it happened to be the 3rd position, so it moved Marsha over here up to level 2. So Marsha only had to have the $9 level 1. And then Rob over here, he earned a pass-up commission because they completed their level 1 matrix in the Team Force matrix. Why? Because Marsha got her entry into the Team Force matrix underneath Rob, her sponsor, when she cycled level 1 in the profit stacker and moved to level 2. So the sponsor got paid. Now over here you can see Vicky, she earned a sponsor commission of $1 right here because her downline person over here ended up completing it. Okay? And it helped move the lines along. Everything kept moving. Same thing continues to happen. There is no rate, there is no predictability on how fast this will happen. It's all based on who's doing what in the platform. So if we got a lot of people piffing new members, then you're going to see it move faster. If it's kind of a lull and there's not as much activity going on, then it moves slower. That's just how it is. But all the money that's made within here, then it goes to help pay all this out and keep people moving and moving and moving. So I hope this explanation helps and you can get a grasp on what to expect from this. But this new profit stacker has some serious income potential. And early on, I am going to tell you that early on in the process, when there's not as many of these to fill, it's going to go quicker. People are going to move up through here quicker. Everybody's going to get paid quicker. As we get more and more and more positions, just law of averages, the way that works, this whole process will slow down, but it'll always be moving in some way. There'll always be somebody cycling here and here and here and here. So as it happens and you continue to bring in new leads, you continue to get them positions, you get them going, or they buy their own positions, this will continue to move. And the team force positions will continue to pay. And that's how this ecosystem works. So I'm going to leave it at that. Go ahead and be getting yourself positioned. If you want to go add funds to your account, you log into the platform. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you that real quickly. You go to deposit funds. You can choose from a variety of methods. We have it configured where you can pay with Cash App, credit card or PayPal, Skrill, WisePay, or crypto. Now, if you choose any of these options, like Cash App on down, once we get the deposit, we account for that, and we manually approve the deposit into the system. If you're paying with cryptocurrency, if you send enough like you're supposed to, it's automatic, and those funds will land in your account. You'll get an email notification once your deposit is cleared and your funds are available, and then you can get in and go purchase your positions. Okay? You guys take care, and we will see you soon. Hopefully we'll see you at the top.